I do think that a partnership is a fantastic idea. You have to have a partnership and work in partnership with the town council and other bodies if you want to. Now I'll tell you why, because 30 years ago Thame became the first trader operated market in the country, we believe. Now that was some very forward thinking councillors and market traders got together and decided the best way that this market could work was to work in partnership with each other, and it wasn't just a revenue machine for the town council. This stall that we've got over here, look, the local producer stall, an absolutely fantastic initiative. It came from the demise, unfortunately. The WI stalls no longer trade with, they do have like a country market, but these ladies, when the country market finished, decided that they were going to take over the running of this particular stall, and we turned it into a producer stall, which is absolutely fantastic. We have all sorts, from jams and honeys to the usual plants, cakes and locally grown vegetable, which are people that provide or have extra stock themselves that they produce, they bring it to this stall and they sell it on their behalf. It's fantastic. Many people tell me that they discovered shops in the town. Look at a piece of cake, a tiny little shop there that it's been discovered by people using the market. And so it's a two-way thing. You know, they might not use it today, but they found it. Hairdressers in the town that they found on market day, and then they come back and use it on other days, or maybe on a market day as well. That we have the community stall. Different groups around Thame use it, both local and national charities. But not only that, that then went further, that we have a community day here. You might see that later on, a bit farther on down the market. We've set that up this morning, where we have dozens of community stalls that all come for a special day in the summer holidays and use the crowds that we have on the market to raise the profile of their cause.
The Good Neighbour scheme is a fantastic one to point out, because obviously that's just people who've got a few hours each week who are going out and helping people who really need the help with clearing gardens, doing a bit of shopping, dog walking, all those sorts of things that people don't necessarily think are massively important, but really, really help in the community. But Thame's fantastic at supporting, everybody really. There's lots of voluntary groups, so yeah. Thame businesses, actually, we're really, really lucky in the fact that we've got some really big employers. We've also got lots of independent employers. I mean, I think they really do support us in the fact of things like sponsorship and helping kind of promote things. When we do the town awards, we sponsor each award, and there's lots of the businesses, from the big ones right down to the little independent ones, that will support us in that sort of way. But what's happening now is we've got a lot of the bigger guys who are promoting apprenticeships and taking on sort of a lot of the younger guys from Lord Williams. So we've got a really fantastic school. We're forging some really good links with the bigger businesses. So they really do get involved. I don't think we've got any businesses in Thame that ever turn you down.
And it's absolutely critical that any town with a high street like Thame has got, that it protects the uniqueness and the vibrancy of the high street. And so I actually am really impressed with the mix of retail in the town. There's a great set of independent stores where I do my shopping. I've had a brilliant card for my parents' wedding anniversary yesterday, a couple of penguins. It was just brilliant. I found that just in the local independent shop around the corner. But there's also a great selection of the national chains as well, and where they're appropriate and the right size, that's good too. So it's a matter of trying to keep that right balance. On my third day as town clerk, I was in this room in the chamber supporting a meeting that was discussing a particular new development, and the chamber was packed. The community wanted their say, and they all came along. They came along in force to actually have their say, which was brilliant. The community were engaged. And since I've been here, in the 4 months I've been here, it's been great fun trying to establish all the different community groups that do work together, whether they're residents' associations or business forums. There are loads in Thame, all wanting to make sure that Thame changes in the right way that fits with the community. And I think that's really important. They all have their different ideas and ways that they want to make Thame change in the future. But they do all work together as well, and they are prepared to listen. So yeah, there's a lot of proactive community organisations.
Thame's quite a special place in itself, as in the atmosphere the town gives itself from the buildings and from what it's got on its high street. So the high street is actually used as a high street. It's not used as a as somewhere just to park the car and disappear. People actually use it, and from what I've seen over the last 7.5 years, is a real feel of joint success from people in the town, of people wanting to come to town to do whatever they need to do. There are a lot of surrounding villages around the area that do have some amenities, but people still use it as a market town, and you really get that feeling on a Tuesday with the market going on a Tuesday, the different events that go on. It really does feel like it's vibrant and moving forward all the time.